What is going on, YouTube? It's Ed here with a Call of Duty Warzone update. So, the mid season update is finally out, and there is a ton of things that they are adding to the game, including this transit system that you see here on the map. And they're adding a new weapon, they're buffing a lot of stuff, and they're nerfing some stuff. Let's just get right into it because there's just so much to cover. All right. So, the weekly playlist, who gives a crap, but they are adding Clash 50 versus 50 back into at least this week, which is going to be good for those people who basically need to upgrade guns or level up guns. I'm not sure if they're keeping up the double XP, but Clash 50-50 is really good for um, upgrading or leveling up your guns. And since we have a new gun, that's going to be something to upgrade. And most likely it's probably going to come broken. So, yeah. So there's that. Anyways, modes. Champion. I don't know what the hell this is. I don't really give a crap. Um, and then they talk about how they're going to try to change the gameplay to have more encounters, more movement, more playtime. So, like, less, camping and just, roaming around, or less dawdling into certain areas and just camping certain places. So they're trying to increase more of the activity. So, which is good. Anyways, so here's one of the first new things they add: a new perk called Serpentine, or Serpentine, depending on how you wanted to pronounce it. Reduces the incoming damage if the player is sprinting. I'm not a fan of this because a lot of people are basically saying, like, if you pair this with stims plus tempered, like, you're basically, like, as you're sprinting around the map, like, you're virtually, like, the amount of bullets it's going to take to kill this person is going to be ridiculous. Like, they don't say how much. I think it was supposed to be 20%. So 20%, like, if it takes let's just say 8 bullets to kill someone, you're adding on like 2 to 3, at least 1 to 2 more bullets. No, you're adding on at least like 3 to 4 more bullets, and, like, depending on how you're hitting it, I'm not sure if that math is correct, but, like, it's definitely gonna be a little crazier. But it's basically to help so that, like, if you're caught in the middle of something, like in the middle of nowhere, and someone's trying to shoot you, and you start sprint, and you go from cover to cover as you're sprinting, you won't be as susceptible to enemy fire, which is great, I guess. But also, those are a lot of times I feel like people get killed. It's just like, oh, because they make a dumb mistake of going. They think, like, oh, I'm safe, I'm gonna go from this cover to that cover, and then they get shot down. Like, I feel like that's I don't think players should be protected from that. So I don't know. I feel like what they should have more done is just like, okay, instead of more open spaces, just put up structures like rocks or something, so that, like, they have a little bit more room to go from cover to cover. But at the same time, I guess it's also, you put too much cover up, then there is no open spaces anymore. So we'll see. It's also lootable. So I'm not sure. So more lootable perks are tune up, tracker. That's gonna be crazy. Hardline. I don't remember what hardline does. Or kill chain. I think kill chain even necessary. EOD. That's gonna be a good one. So they're adding more stuff that you can get. So now you have even more opportunity to build up like a specialist perk. Basically you just build up all these perks on top of you, which is good. A new field upgrade, which is a radar jammer, so a new equipment, and it's on all maps and modes. Players can deploy this field upgrade to scramble tac map of enemy players and prevent airborne kill streaks from being used in localized areas. Effective rate is 120. That is, dude, that is huge. Like 125 meters, like, that is pretty big. Like, that is basically, if you go to, like, neighborhood, that little court, like, a court neighborhood next to the fields, between the fields and, like, airstrip, like, that's basically the entire neighborhood. Like, if not, and plus a little bit more. So that is a pretty big area, like 125 meters, like, and it lasts for 45 seconds. Not the, I mean, that's pretty long too. Like, if you ever look at the time that it takes for things to pass within Warzone. 45 minutes is not short. And then it's acceptable to be hacked by a player with engineer perk. At first, I was like, "This is stupid. Like, who runs the engineer perk?" Well, since it's lootable, now a lot more people will be able to loot that or be able to hack it. I don't know what the distance is. Like, I mean, I'm assuming usually engineer you have to be within a pretty close range to hack equipment. So because it's not going to be within 125 meters, otherwise that's just like way too overpowered. But so we'll see. And can also be attached to vehicles to become mobile. All right, that's a cool. Like, I mean, I guess you can even pair this up with a trophy system so that I mean, is that how it works? Yeah, I think you can. Like you have a trophy system and you have a freaking radar jammer as you run around like in a Bertha or something. Like that's gonna be nuts. Um, New lootable. Okay, so now ground loot will include a rare chance to spawn a loadout drop marker. Okay. Knowing Raven, this will probably be bugged where it's going to drop way more than rare. Because, like, the perks were supposed to be super rare to be able to be lootable. But perks are arguably very, very common. And in my opinion, they're pretty damn common. So I feel like this, like, you know, one, they should only be come out of orange boxes, and it's a rare chance of coming out of an orange box. So that's how this should happen. But perks are coming out of blue boxes too. So we'll see how that goes. Once players have been in the gulag, it can like this is basically so that people don't, if they come back from the gulag, they have a chance of still getting a loadout in some shape or form, which is fine. High value loot zones. Only in Caldera, these zones are represented in tech map with a very appropriate money sign or $sign, and will provide the best looting opportunities. Okay, so basically, you get areas where you can get more money, which is good. I feel like this is basically, I mean, I don't know if this is going to replace the money drops at the beginning of each game, but at the very least, like we don't have to go for those anymore to get that like quick 10K or 12K, whatever comes out of it, and just to go get a loadout. Now we can loot these areas, which I guess will get pretty hot. And I hope they also rotate. Like it's not like it's an RNG of which areas will become that. So it's not just like one area. New underground transit system, fast travel 14 points. I mean, in Verdansk, we had the subway system. No one used it. I don't know. I mean, but this is not a subway system, it's a fast travel. Not sure how this is going to be. Maybe I think it's going to be similar to those red doors in Verdansk, where like you just go from one area to another. But I think the difference is that you know where you're going this time. So I guess people just come out of nowhere now. So we'll see how that goes. I mean, I think this can really work out, but like, man, you're just gonna have to be your head is have to be on a swivel because like you're just constantly looking around, like you know where the and you'll know where the fast travel systems are. So at any given point, someone could just pop out of nowhere. I think this is really going to be good for any teams that or players caught in the storm or something, or like they are caught in a fast gas and they just need to get the heck out of there. So then they need to fast travel to the next place. But people can camp it. But I don't know. I think this could be interesting at this edition. New lootable speed boost power up. So in on Caldera modes, grants players considerable increases. So okay, this is from Clash. If you ever play Clash, like every once in a while they'll drop a like for like 20 seconds, like you get a speed power boost, and if you kill someone, it like replenishes, I believe, the amount of time you get on that speed power boost. I'm not sure if that will happen, but it's activated on me on pickup, but this is like a huge power boost or like a speed boost. Like it's pretty quick. It's like 1.5 times of the speed that you would get from stim, or at least the same amount, very same amount of speed that you would get from a stim, and it lasts a very considerable amount of time. So it lasts longer than a stim, but it does activate the second you pick it up. So if you pick it up and you have no one around you, then you're just running around very quickly, which is good, I guess. But also, you might want to be a little bit more strategic on when you pick it up, and it could be a lifesaver too. So I think that'll be interesting playmaker token, I think, or the power up. New occupation scan public event. Rebirth Island only. I don't really care about Rebirth Island, so you guys can read that for yourself. Just pause the video. Increased down movement speed. Okay. Now when a player is down, they can move a little quicker, I guess, which is good. Which is good and bad, I guess, because sometimes players are like, if you're sniping, you do a one shot and they're down, you definitely you want to finish them off. Now they can get behind cover much quicker. So that could be good and bad, like good for the player that's down, bad for the player shooting. So yeah. Stim adjustments. Oh, thank God. Slide modifier has been reduced. Okay, the slide modifier was simply too extreme. While we believe that sliding movement should be buffed when a player is using a stim, it still needs to fit within limits. Okay, so you can't slide around as crazy. All right. Added a weapon damage, receive interruption effect. Oh, thank God. Oh my God. This was seriously the bane of my existence. Even just yesterday, like this was super annoying. Where basically there's all these moments where if you stim right before you get shot, like you'll see people's health bar just like because they're constantly getting healed from the stim, and they're basically like untouchable. Like they have unlimited health for that amount of time that the stim is in effect. So now if you get hit while you're stimming, it'll stop the healing process. Thank God. And that wasn't even in the intent of the tool. So stims are still good, except that you just won't have that godlike effect anymore. So that's good to know. But hopefully it just stops the healing process. It doesn't take away the speed, because obviously stims are really good at taking you out of like sticky situations and just like running away. So that's still good. Playtime. I don't know what that means. Wait, let me make sure that all these things are coming out. Like they're coming out today, right? Because the whole point is that these things come out like immediately. I don't see a date. All right, whatever. Playtime. So new lootable Gulag entry token. This new lootable token allows players to re-enter the Gulag upon death. Okay, so you can extra Gulag. When the Gulag closes, players will be rewarded with cash if they still hold token. Awesome. Okay, that's cool. Per the normal Battle Royale rules, players will start each match with a single Gulag entry token in their inventory. Players can only carry one of these tokens at a time. Okay, cool. I like that. Like if you find an extra token, then you can go to the Gulag again. You're not just sitting there to be bought back. New lootable redeploy extraction token. This item allows a player upon death to skip the Gulag and redeploy after a short. Oh, nice! Now you don't have to even fight in the Gulag if you get this token. Of course, I like that. I like that a lot. Even though sometimes, like, maybe I'm weird, but like I kind of get bummed whenever I get a free Gulag, because it's like I mean, there's a 50-50 chance that I'll die in there, but like, well, my percentage is around like, I think it's like around 60 to 70% Gulag win. So there's a 60% chance that I'll win my Gulag, so that's an extra kill for me. But there's a 40% chance I'll lose my Gulag, which is an extra death for me. So I guess it's kind of like I'm kind of the weird person that I kind of want to fight the Gulag so I can get the extra kill. But then again, I'd rather just get back into the field as soon as possible. So when the Gulag closes, anyways. So if the player still has their original Gulag entry from the match start, they will retain it. What does that mean? Um, oh, that means like if they still have their original Gulag entry, if they have a redeploy extraction token, they still get that Gulag. So it gives you an extra Gulag no matter what, except one of them's free. Oh, nice. I think that's what it means. I'm not 100%, but I'm pretty sure that's what it means. And then when the gulag closes, players will be rewarded with cash if they still hold the token. Cool. Players below a redeploying enemy will be notified. Okay. Players can only carry one of these tokens at a time, naturally. Additional rare item, rare. Increased lootable self revives. Okay, so now there's going to be more selfies. I don't know about this. Like, I mean, right now it's pretty damn rare. But at one point they were everywhere. Like, I feel like at the end of Verdansk, like it was just everywhere. You know, it was like at that point, it was at a point where it was like no point in buying your self revive because you just looted. That's how common it was, I feel like. But maybe it was just me. Player count adjustment on all Caldera, so now it's reduced to 120. All right, so 30 now. I mean, it used to be 150 now, or I think it was like 150, 130. Now it's 120. So especially with the addition of second transmetric, yeah, it'll be crazy. Decreased buyback, yes. I can't tell you how many times we were not at 4K and we were at like 35 or like 31, and we're just like, we just need $900 more or something, and it was super frustrating. So now, instead of 12K to buy everyone back from a team of quads, it's only gonna be 9K. So that's gonna be huge, a huge boost for us. I feel like that's gonna be good. Death tax adjustment, except plunder. So now instead of the 80-20, it's 50-50. So basically, just lose half of your dough. Which is good because because now players only get half. So if you had 10K, you only lose 5K, which is good. So you still retain 5K instead of losing 80. Oh, that's good. Like, that's quality of life improvements. Oh my god. Okay, oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, okay, here we go. Expanded squad HUD. New HUD elements include total cash. Thank you. I hate doing math in the middle of it in the damn match, or at least in the beginning. You know, half the time I'm like, okay, it was 45 plus 30 plus 500, and it was just like, what the hell? Like, granted, I'm Asian, I'm good at math, like, but sometimes I just don't want to. I want to be thinking about other stuff. So this is, oh, dude, like they're adding so much to this. I love it. I mean, I forget who the YouTuber, but he basically has been asking for this since Verdansk, where like you just add more to the HUD. And I don't know why they didn't add this before, because Apex Legends has it. So where they just give you more interesting or more information about your players. Like, this is straight, like they need to give him credit or money for basically giving that idea. But basically now you have a total cash element. So up here, we don't have to do math anymore to know how much money we have. An icon will appear if a squad can afford a loadout drop. Boom. Thank you. An icon will appear when player buyback costs are met. Boom. Yes. No more. I mean, I think we'll be able to see that ourselves, but I guess the icon is a little nice, you know, in terms of knowing what we can get. Armor plate counter for each squad. Yes. Now we don't have to. We can just give people one. We can get this is gonna be good in two ways. One is gonna be, it's gonna be easy to drop plates instead of like asking people, hey, how many plates you got? Okay, I'll drop you 3. You know, that conversation won't be needed anymore. But it'll also expose the players who are being real stingy. You know, they have like 8 plates, and you know, like some guy only like has none or something. It's like, oh, here's 2. It's like, mother effer, like you have 8 plates, give me more. Like, what the hell's wrong with you? Like, you know, now we'll know who's the stingy guy. So, and they're holding back plates because like you can't see their screen, but now you can't, or like you can't see how many plates they have, but now you can't. So you're gonna see who the mofo is super selfish. Um, so yeah, there's that. Possession icons for gas mask. Yes. Now we know who has a gas mask. We don't have to ask anymore. Who has a kill streak? Yes. Self revive. That was already there. I don't know why they're putting this on. Key cards. Who gives a crap? Gulag and redeploy entry tokens. Dope. Like, all these are such good adjustments. Like, oh my god. Like, these are freaking just like good information. Why they didn't have this already? So, Yeah, this is, oh man, this is such good stuff. I can't be more happy about this whole HUD thing. Improve audio, footsteps, yes. Okay, finally. Wait, what NPCs? What they need to do also is to just not have anyone on the rafters in the gulag. Like they need to be no footsteps up there and only footsteps on the ground. That's what needs to happen. On top of this, range weapon melee damage reduce. Okay. Gun butting now requires 4 successive hits to eliminate target, up from 3. Okay, that's good. Pistols require 4 hits on target with 250 health. The power of weapon gun butting was being favored as a result. Okay, so I guess I won't be smacked down so much in drops anymore, theoretically. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. Slide camera lock. Oh, thank the Lord, because of all there's so many hills in Caldera that, or like slopes, that this camera lock is bullshit. Um, we have addressed the horizontal camera locking that would occasionally happen if a player was sliding down, navigating a slope or stairs. Okay. Does that mean you removed it? Like, what does that mean? Like, that's so vague. Like, what the crap? Okay, incoming Killstreak banner. So move the banner to appear below the weapon reticle to prevent visual obstruction. Menu browsing interruption. Players will no longer be brought back to the front of the end for the front end of the lobby when player host queues into matchmaking. Experience regardless of what. I don't know what that means. Oh, I see. Like if you're messing with, like, say if you're in, if you're trying to queue up for a game, yeah, like if you're trying to mess with your loadouts, it constantly brings you back to like like it'll exit you out of like a loadout screen or something if you're trying to do other stuff every time a player, if like the leader queues. So now it won't do that. So that's cool. That's kind of nice. Buyback pair prioritization. Oh yeah, like now the interface will prioritize dead squads at the top of the list. That's good for controller players, and I guess for keyboard and mouse players like myself too, because like I can just go straight to the top, instead of like kind of go in between. Weapon trade stations updated. Oh, this is only for Rebirth. Ghost perk, reduce player movement speed threshold required to trigger the perk to what? Walking, kneel, crouching. Like, what is the reduce? Like, tell me more. Spawn protection value. Players with a visible shield will take 25% reduced damage. Is this for Warzone? Anyway, armor truck adjusted. Decrease health. Yes. Decrease turret damage. Didn't they decrease it by like 40%? So they increase it more already. Associate sabotage contracts no longer in solo games. Okay. All right. Other adjustments. Lethals. More frag. Okay. Frags are now up by 24%. Yes. Throwing knife. Weren't they already pretty powerful? Oh, hits to the upper torso and head will be one shot. How is the head not one shot already? This is gonna be this is gonna get some interesting kill or interesting clips for people, because we're just gonna be like, wow, um let's see. Sorry, I'm gonna turn on a fan here because it's freaking hot as balls right now. Claymore damage increased by 20%. Proximity mine increased by 24.5. I hope that this means that we can be able easier to down people, because I swear, like, I mean, I'm guessing someone with full health won't be able to get down, but at least it takes off 20% more health. But someone who's like somewhat weak will be able to be taken out by our freaking by these lethals now. Semtex up by 5%. It's not that much. So we'll see how that goes. Health increase. All maps and modes except Iron Trial. Player core health is now 150 across all modes. Okay, so now everything has 300, including Rebirth. So, except just not Iron Trial. So, all right. I guess no one's. because I believe the only place, I mean, I think Caldera was already like this. Is only Rebirth that was still at 100 health. So now basically Rebirth will have it too. All right. Let's see. Ground loot, all maps and modes adjust to accommodate new weapons and new builds. Okay. Common and uncommon weapons have been upgraded to feature more attachments in the early game. Okay. I thought, oh, now have 3 up from 2. I thought white was just a bare gun. All right. Well, that's good to know. Uncommon green rare now is up from to 5 attachments, up from 4. All right. That's not bad at all. Gulag loadouts have been refreshed. Okay. Each weapon features more attachments, enabling you to return with the field with a weapon equal to rare. Can we please remove the freaking revolver from Gulag? Like, it's seriously like for the Gulag, it's fine, you know, like if you want to, but if you spawn with it, it's friggin' useless. Like, I mean, let's face it. Like, unless someone else also has a crappy gun too, but if you go against like anyone with a automatic weapon, you're basically toast. Unless you're freaking Joe Woe and you can just like outmaneuver him. But let's face it, 99% of the player base are not like him at all. So, like, can we just remove the revolver, please? All right. That's all the up. That's all of the pretty much add-ons. Now let's go into all the bug fixes. There are a lot. I'm not gonna read through all these because I don't even know that some of these were a bug. But you guys can. I'm gonna link this in the video so you guys can look at that yourself. But you guys can read through all the bug fixes. There wasn't anything that was specifically like, there wasn't like a crazy bug that I know of. I mean I know for Xbox users this was a huge thing, 120 hertz support. I can't think of anything else that's like I can really care about here. There are a lot of known issues. Holy crap. Yeah, a lot of known issues that they're still working on. Okay, here's going to be a new weapon. And man, we're only barely halfway through. It's an H4 Blixton Smg. This hard-hitting SMGs offer mobility and accuracy, medium range engagements. Unlock challenge. Gets 3 slide kills in a single match 15 times. Why? Can I unlock this in other shit? Man, people are going to be sliding like mother effers now, like in certain modes. For Christ's sake. Oh shit. Okay, weapon adjustments. Assault rifles. The Cold War AK-47 neck damage multiplier increase from 1.15. Oh, decreased. My bad. And the 20-inch RPK barrel reduced recoil control. Oh shit. So now the AK is going to be a little bit more crazier. Initial recoil slightly decreased. As for bullet velocity increased by 3. Okay. Now has a functioning on hand perk. Okay, so they buffed the AS-44 a little bit. Assault rifle Charlie. I don't. Why? Just give me the goddamn gun name. Like, I don't know what the hell this is. Okay, I'm gonna have to Google this for a second. Vanguard weapon code names. I already have that as a saved thing. Okay, Charlie is the BAR. Okay, fucking Christ. Okay, they increased the fast round mag capacities to magazine capacities up to 40. Okay, so now they're giving more more ammo basically to the BAR. Okay, I'm that's cool. How about the fire rate? Because that's fire rate increase, multiplier increase, decrease. on the 40 round mag, the BMG. Oh well, that's a bummer. Bullet velocity increase on the Cooper. Okay. C58 neck damage multiplier decreased. AMAX max damage decreased again to 31, and minimum damage decreased again. So they nerf. Why do they keep nerfing? Like, they're seriously, like, they're so focused on us using Vanguard weapons that every other weapon is getting nerfed like a mother effer. So the C58 got nerfed, the CR56 or the AMAX again got nerfed again. I don't think people are even using it that much, but it got nerfed. The Farah again nerfed a little bit. Nikita gets buffed again. Adjust recoil pattern for ease of use. Sprint to fire time increase. Yeah, see, they're just trying to basically force us to use more Vanguard weapons. Outside rifle Bava, that's the Itra burst. Who cares? Like headshot multipliers increase, and the 36 rounds move scalar increased. Movement speed, increased damage range. Oh no. Yeah, they increased the damage range, so now they're trying to increase that. Adjusted recoil pattern and intensity when used for the NZ41 in fully automatic. Okay. So, and then with the attachments on this, I don't even care about this gun. Like, I'm not going to use it unless someone tells me I should use it. So, but looks like, oh man, they buff the hell out of this. Like, bullet velocity increase, damage range now increase. So, maybe now the NZ41 might be a viable gun. I don't know. Let's see, the Vargo 52, the Cold War gun. This actually got a little bit of a buff. The Volksturm Gilja got a little bit of a buff as well. Okay, maybe the Volks is going to be, because there's a skin that I really want for it, but I didn't buy it because no one uses the Volks. So if this is a good option, then I might actually use it. They're going to try to nerf the XM4 again a little bit by 20 to 29. That might not sound a lot, but it could be the difference of a bullet. Max damage range decreased again. Neck multiplier decreased again. So the XM4 got nerfed. I don't know if it's gonna be. It wasn't nerfed to the ground. Doesn't seem like it, but we'll see. Marksman rifles. No one cares about these. Yeah, no one cares. Sniper rifles. HDR bullet drop off increase. Okay. Pellington damage range decreased. Okay. ZRG upper torso damage multiplier decreased. So more nerfing. Bullet velocity decreased. Again, more nerfing. Sniper rifle Charlie. Fucking Christ. I don't know which one it is, but they nerfed it. The 3-line rifle from Vanguard. Oh look, surprise. It's buffed. Yeah, everything got buffed. Bullet velocity, like attachments, everything got buffed up for this. Sniper rifle Alpha from Modern Warfare, damage range increase. Okay, that's actually interesting. I don't know which one this is. Again, I don't know why they just can't put the goddamn name. The Ride Tech, I don't care. Sniper rifle Charlie from Black Ops Cold War, I don't care. I don't even know which one that is. The Type 99 from Vanguard. Okay, so the 8-round mag got damage range increased. Okay. The 8mm 5-round Clouser round mags, again, increase. So basically, they're buffing the hell out of Vanguard weapons. You know, Type 99. Wasn't there like a one-shot thing with this, with Iceman Isaac? Anyway, Gorenko, bullet drop-off decrease. Seriously, they're just buffing the hell out of Vanguard weapons. And then the Car 98, that's for the Vanguard one, added a frenzy weapon perk. Max damage range increased. ADS speed increase. Okay. Damage range everything is just increased. Like nothing is being decreased in a bad way, or increased in a bad way too. Shotguns. Oh, here we go. Damage decreased by 20% for the following shotguns: Street Sweeper, Gallo, Jack 12 or 1. Did they miss a thing? So everything. So shotguns are useless. Not like they were super useful before, but now they're completely useless. With the exception, of course, of I guess Vanguard shotguns, because move speed scale increased. Yep. I mean, vary ever slightly. By 0.05. 0.005. ADS speed increase, bullet velocity increase. Yeah. Vanguard shit is always going to be increased. Not a surprise. Submachine guns. Okay, Milano. Max damage reach decreased from 12 meters down from 17. They nerfed, dude. They nerfed the Milano like a mother effer. Are you serious? Oh my god. Why? Jesus Christ. The Lapa. Yeah, they nerfed this to. The OTS 9 nerfed a little bit. The Armaguerra, slight reduction in initial recoil. Vertical recoil multiplier decreased to 40. So they buff the Armaguerra Owen gun. Does this need to be buffed too? Upper extremity multiplier damage decrease. Okay, they nerfed this a bit. Significantly, actually. Low extremities nerfed. Max damage range decrease. Okay, they nerfed the Owen gun a bit. Not by a whole lot, but a bit. Fire rate decrease to 14.5 by 0.5%. So they nerfed the Owen gun a little bit, but not by a lot. Submachine gun alpha modern warfare. I don't know which one this is again. Looks like this got nerfed. I don't know why. I don't even know who's. I'm assuming this is the MP5. So that got nerfed. Is it 60 round drums? Is that in the MP5? I don't know. Well gun added frangible. Okay. Fire rate increase, decrease. Oh shoot. I don't even use the good weight short anyways. What's the UGR? I don't even know what that is. Pistols. I don't know. Honestly, I don't even care about pistols at all. Looks like they buffed a lot of this stuff, but which means you're gonna want to shoot more people. The machine pistol. Ooh, this could be interesting. The machine pistol could be interesting because I feel like that could be a really good secondary. But the recoil on that thing was psychotic. So we'll see how that goes. Launchers, the Panzerfaust. Okay. Attachments. Akimbo perk. Akimbo for pistols now reduces damage by 10%. All right. Makes sense. MX silencer. Blue velocity increase to 15%, up from. Because apparently that needed more buffing, like as if it was underperforming. Like, what in the hell? Ooh, operators. We have adjusted. We have made 70% adjustment to increase the brightness of the infamous Rose skin or outfit. The recent lighting improvements to Caldera, it once again made her outfit out of balance. Yep. Just like our. Why don't you just remove her or give her like a high availability, like something like. I don't know if this is actually gonna make a difference, but at least it makes sense. Download. So in terms of sizes, okay, I'm on PC, so looks like I'm looking at 12 gigs of stuff. But yeah, looks like that's it. Like, oh man, that took a long time. That took like almost 45 minutes. But yeah, that's all of the list of nerf or buffs and nerfs of changes. So overall, like highlights are there's too many to highlight actually. So just I'll link this site below so that you guys can see it yourself. But basically, there's a lot coming in the mid season update, and I'm pretty excited for it. And I'll be live streaming tonight. So tune in for that. But thank you guys for watching. Really appreciate you guys watching this, and hopefully this was informative. And we'll see how this actually affects Warzone in the rest of the season. So thank you guys for watching. Take it easy.